The man just wanted to turn over some soil in his backyard. Unexpectedly, he discovered something beneath the dirt. To his shock, there was a massive coffin buried underground. He instantly felt a wave of bad luck. After all, he had only recently bought this house. So he decided to open the coffin lid and take a look. But in the very next second, what happened next nearly scared David out of his wits. Inside the coffin, there wasn't just a corpse. There was also a mountain of cash stacked high. David simply couldn't believe what he was seeing. Forcing himself to fight back his fear, he carefully lifted the coffin lid. Cautiously, he took out a bundle of bills. After confirming they were real, David immediately stuffed the money into his pocket. Not wanting anyone else to discover what he'd found, he quickly covered the hole back up with dirt. After finishing all this, he double-checked again. Once he confirmed the bills were genuine American dollars, David broke into an enormous smile. Just thinking about becoming a millionaire overnight, he was so excited that he couldn't sleep a wink that night. Early the next morning, David grabbed his shovel and started digging again. He emptied all the money out of the coffin. After a rough estimate, there was over $3 million in total. David couldn't help but feel secretly delighted. He'd become a millionaire just by buying a house. But fearing the police would trace the origin of the money, David didn't plan to put any of it in the bank. Instead, he hid it all in the storage room. Then he took some out for daily expenses. But little did he know, money taken from the dead never comes easy. From this moment on, nightmares began to haunt him. One night, while David was sound asleep, a strange noise suddenly woke him up. He immediately grabbed the baseball bat by his side. He thought someone had found out about the cash, and that reckless thieves had come looking for it. But when David got downstairs, he found not a single trace of anyone. At first, he thought he might have been hearing things, so he quickly poured himself a cup of tea to calm his nerves. But right then, another sound came from outside. When David hurried outside to investigate, a cat suddenly meowed in the darkness, startling him so badly he dropped his teacup. Frustrated, he simply went into the storage room to check. After making sure the cash was untouched, he was just about to turn off the light and go back to bed, when suddenly, in the next instant, David was struck with panic and disbelief. He rushed out of the house. He refused to believe the corpse in the coffin could suddenly come back to life. He was certain someone must be pretending to be the corpse to mess with him. To confirm his suspicion, he went out to the backyard again and pried open the coffin. He saw the corpse lying motionless inside. He went closer and tugged at the body, but found nothing unusual. The next day, when David woke up, he found his hands covered in dirt. Even his feet were caked with mud. Seeing this, David was completely stunned. He had no memory at all of when he'd gone back to bed the night before.